Right guys, here I am, just a quick one here, clearing up, just laid this like patio really, it's out of some old paving slabs I found lying in the garden, just giving it a brush. But this is going to be my motorbike shed, so you know I've been clearing things up, and I mean, you know, it's not perfect, this patio. I mean, there's broken tiles, slabs here and bits here, but it's going to be underneath a shed, so it's not a problem. Up against the house, which is even better. I had to sort of move a bit of rubbish away. I'm not going to show you how to build a paving slab, because build a patio, because I think you guys know how to do that. Well, you can find out and get rid of that brush. You can find out on YouTube, there's plenty of that. Now, what I was clearing away a bit of rubbish, I found this plastic claw. And there's a little break in the in this paving slab. So what I thought was, if we stick this little fella here, like that, and I'm just gonna just do that. Kind of looks quite kind of cool. That's going to be underneath the shed, but when they take the shed up, I might get a fright. Anyway, so I'll get on building the freebie shed that I got. Catch you guys in a bit. Okay guys, now I'm standing on some decking. Now this shed, the metal shed, comes with this metal frame, and it screws together a little screw hole here. Then inside of this metal frame, when we took it down, there was some wood, some plywood. I've got this decking which I've bought from an auction. Now obviously if you're going to do this, you might even be buying a wooden shed, so this is why you'd have the paving slabs to put the wooden floor on. You might even put it on a wooden frame, or you might put it on a concrete frame. Yes, you could use concrete, but I'm just using paving slabs because it's kind of the cheapest way to do it. So a little bit of jiggery pokery with these decking boards, which I think will be nice and solid. I bought these from an auction for about 18 quid. Probably said that already. They just about fit, so I'll probably have the boards going that way rather than that way. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a play around. I'm going to do some place and sort of have them joined together, so it just lays on the paving slabs. We'll catch you in a bit. Right guys, so here's the deal. We've got this sort of wood here, this sort of well, I'll just flip it over. This is what I showed you. We've got these like sort of like grooves here. I'm thinking probably that's better underneath, because you've got the paving slabs underneath, and that can act as a capillary groove. And quite frankly, I think that looks quite nice. So I'm going to lay them this way, sort of from side to side. This is the front. This is where we come in, side to side. Now they've also got this little lip here, as you can see. So what I'll have to do is get my good old router out and router a lip on the edges. Also on this edge here, I'll have to do one all the way down this first piece. And I'm going to lay it like a floor, basically. So next piece, I'm going to get my biscuit cutter out and just cut a few places to join it. So basically it's just like a floating floor on the bottom. And so I've got a bit of work to do with the router and biscuit cutter, so I'll show you the next bit in a mo. Okay guys, so it's been about a week since I showed you this corner. What I've done is, okay, I've done it this way, this board, and then I've gone this way, and well, I'll show you the result of what it looks like. Voila, what do you think? Slightly different to what I was going to do. When I was playing around with laying the boards out, I couldn't do them all that way because it wouldn't fit. So I could get 3 that way, so I put one that end, put the others, laid them down, and they just, this bit here, I could just squeeze in another board. I thought, why do that? I could actually cut all these boards in half and put one straight in the middle, and what I'm going to do is join it between the two metal sides, and that'll stop the whole shed from spraying apart. So I've done that. Now each side, if I just lift one of these up, oh, here we go. I've done a groove and did a lot of routering. Rebate there, cut the ends off. Same the other side. Rebate, cut the end off. Just sort of fit in like that. So not only did I have to do the outsides and stuff, I will obviously screw the outside boards and the centre board in, leave these just floating. Don't think I'll use a biscuit cutter, it's just more work. Now the idea is I can then move this frame away and screw in. This is one of the metal sheets, needs cleaning up because it needs to be screwed into the side here. So I need to pull it away. I'm going to lay a sort of a weed suppressant membrane under this. Without the centre boards I can slide it in and out and get it all done close to the house. And obviously I'll have to do something with the ivy because I had to chop it off and it's dying, and you can see there's lots of leaves on the floor. So I need to get all this lot off next, and hopefully next you'll see a sort of a nice surround of the four walls of a shed. Okay, so 4 sides are on. Let's just wander inside. Here we are. Okay, so a lot of sort of screwing of bits of metal together, little screws from the outside. I've had to do, this is the sort of like the apex bit which I screwed on. It's like floppy to begin with, but it came together. This wooden flooring. These 2 bits will have to cut a bit. Flip it over. I've put a fabric membrane underneath to a weed suppressant to prevent the weeds getting through. Sorry about all these leaves, because I haven't got a roof yet, and this dying ivy is sort of falling on it. But once the roof is on, we'll be good. So I've got some purlins to put across, and all the roof panels, oh, and the doors to do. So that'll be next. Right, so it's up. It's more or less finished. I haven't finished the door off because I had to get the thing up ready to get stuff moved in. And the other thing I haven't finished, well, I've put the roof panels on, I haven't done the ridge cap, but it's not quite necessary at the moment. But let's go inside. You could probably hear me echo, but yeah, so this is what it's like inside. It's all completed. A bit of trouble with these purlins. Got a better look at them when I'll sit down on the floor in a minute. So I finished off the roof. Actually, let's get down. Okay, so finished off the roof. Got 2 little skylights there. I haven't done one there, sort of over there, because well, you get lighting from the door, but I left them near the end. So that's that. Actually, quite big. And yes, these rafters were a bit of a pain. I had to sort of, when I put the panels on, I was standing up on step ladders and moving them about to get the screw holes in, and then I ran out of screws. That's why I haven't done the ridge cap yet, because I need to get more screws. Apart from that, it's all there. We'll have stuff moving. You'll probably see the doors on in a bit. Well, in the next video probably, or video after that. Floor's not completed because I need to plane those 2 bits of wood down over there. But I will. I think I'll leave it here with this video. Also clean the leaves out because this roof's on, so there's no more leaves to drop in. Yeah, so I hope to go on with a couple of vlogs and some other videos. Got motorbike. I've had to drain the fuel out, clean the carb, clean the tank, put that back on. So you'll probably see that in another video. So I'm going to try and get that started probably today. If it starts, be great. I've also got a puncture to sort out as well of all the things, but yeah, so hopefully that'll be sorted. Motorbikes are going to go here. I've got a unit an old unit to go there, and I've also got one of these, you know, when you go into a supermarket you get that crate that's got all the milk on. I bought one of those from an auction, so that's going in there. The unit was my granddad's unit that me and my granddad built when I was like knee high to a nipper, and so when my grandma passed away I inherited it, so that's going there. I'll be able to store tools and stuff. Probably here I might be able to put some bicycles and maybe some other tools. So all in all, looking forward to it. So I'll wrap this up here and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys.